Cross-check. It's obvious by all the videos that you make about us that you hate Jehovah's Witnesses. Why don't you admit it and honestly explain to us why that is? Okay, let me try to explain this to you using an analogy. A man is having dinner with his wife, and during the course of the meal, he looks up from his plate and he sees that his wife is choking. He frantically rushes over to her and tries to dislodge the food from her throat. And when he can't do it, he runs to the telephone and he dials 911. On his way back to help his wife, he sees his neighbor out the window and he screams to him, "Sir, my wife, she's choking. Please come help her. She's perishing." And he does all he can to try to save his dying wife. Now across town there's another man who's having dinner with his wife, and during the course of the meal he looks up from his plate and he sees that his wife is choking. In fact, she's turning purple. And without ever trying to lift a finger to help her, he just continues his meal and his wife perishes. Now let me ask you, which one of these men obviously loved his wife? The one who tried to help her, right? And which one of these men obviously hated his wife? The one who just carelessly ate his meal while she perished, right? I mean, how much would you have to hate somebody to know that they're perishing and do nothing about it? You know, is it possible that you're asking the wrong question? Is it possible that the question isn't, hey, cross-check, how much do you hate Jehovah's Witnesses, or why do you hate Jehovah's Witnesses? Think about it this way. How much would I have to hate you as a Jehovah's Witness to know that the Watchtower Society is lying to you and say nothing about it? How much would I have to hate you as a Jehovah's Witness to know that they're a false prophet, to know that they're teaching you falsely, to know that they've set themselves up as a false Messiah for you and say nothing about it? How much would I have to hate you as a Jehovah's Witness to know that the doctrine on blood transfusion is false and that your mothers and your children are dying over something that's not biblical, and say nothing about it to you? How much would I have to hate you to stay silent? You know, it's interesting to me that you as a Jehovah's Witness have no problem telling me or anybody else that their religion is wrong, but you think that if somebody tells you and provides evidence to you that your religion is teaching you falsely, they must just hate you. How much pride do you think it takes to think that way? Don't be so proud. Don't automatically assume that people who are trying to help you hate you. You know, Scripture says that God opposes the proud, but He gives grace to the humble. I don't know about you, but I'd much rather have God's grace than God opposing me. I hope you'll think about that.